The fall session of Alberta's legislature wrapped today while the UCP government is celebrating the passing of more than a dozen pieces of legislation. Some other Albertans are denouncing the multiple uses of the notwithstanding clause, and they plan to take action. Alicia Fieldberg reports.
The legislative building looks festive and the fall session is wrapped.
We're proud of the work that we have done this sitting. The bills passed and the way that we have defended Albertans, protected children, and worked to improve health care and education in the province of Alberta.
The government passed 14 pieces of legislation, including a dual practice health model and limitations on courts and regulatory bodies.
Of those 14 bills that we had before the House, not one of them was about the economy. Not one of them was about cost of living. The ones that were about health care demonized a couple of dozen trans kids and privatized the system.
The UCP caucus says it provided a sleigh full of wins for families, healthcare, and the province's future.
What they've delivered is a huge lump of coal.
The UCP government also used the notwithstanding clause 4 times to shield 3 new laws about transgender people and to end a 3.5-week strike by forcing teachers back to work and to accept a deal they rejected.
What we would describe as an attack on fundamental worker rights and democracy. If we're going to maintain the middle class in this province, we have to fight back.
What happened outside the legislature also got a lot of attention, including the Premier and Prime Minister signing a memorandum of understanding about a potential future pipeline and recall petitions on 21 MLAs.
It's showing up in some of the public opinion polling, and I think a lot of questions are being raised about who Danielle Smith is really representing. And whether her commitment to democracy is as deep as she once claimed.
Alicia Fieldberg, CTV News, Calgary.
The head of the AFL says there are roughly 400,000 unionized workers in the province. He says workers are discussing ways to push back against the provincial government in the new year.